Drizzle. Drizzle is made of very small water droplets that fall gently from low clouds. The drops are much smaller than normal raindrops, so they fall slowly. It can almost seem to float through the air. Drizzle may not look very heavy, but it can slowly make roads, windows, and the ground completely wet. It is common during cool, cloudy weather and can reduce visibility, especially for drivers. Light rain. Light rain falls steadily but gently, usually with small or medium-sized drops. It does not normally create deep puddles quickly, but the ground becomes wet as the rain continues. Light rain can last for a short time or continue for several hours. Although it feels gentle, it is still important for plants, rivers, reservoirs, and farming. Moderate rain. Moderate rain is heavier and easier to see and hear than light rain. The drops hit roofs, roads, and windows with a steady sound, while puddles begin to form more quickly. Walking outside without protection will leave you wet in a short time. If moderate rain continues for many hours, it can bring a large amount of water to an area. Heavy rain. Heavy rain brings a large amount of water down in a short period of time. The drops may fall so closely together that visibility becomes poor. Water can quickly collect on roads, and small streams may rise rapidly. When heavy rain continues over the same area, it can cause flooding, landslides, and other dangerous conditions. Showers. Rain showers usually begin and end more suddenly than steady rain. They often come from clouds that develop quickly and may affect one small area, while a nearby place stays completely dry. A shower can be light or very heavy, but it usually does not last as long as widespread steady rain. This is why the weather can change quickly from sunshine to rain and then back again. Convective rain. Convective rain forms when the sun heats the ground, warming the air above it. The warm air rises higher into the sky, where it cools and begins forming clouds. As more warm air rises, the clouds can grow taller and release rain. This type of rainfall is common on hot days and in tropical regions, where strong heating can produce sudden and powerful storms. Frontal rain. Frontal rain forms when two large air masses with different temperatures meet. The warmer air is often pushed upward over the colder air, where it cools and forms clouds. Depending on the type of weather front, the rain can be gentle and long-lasting or short and intense. Many rainy days in cooler parts of the world are connected to these moving weather fronts. Orographic rain. Orographic rain happens when moist air is forced to rise over a mountain or other high land. As the air moves upward, it cools, allowing water vapor to form clouds and eventually fall as rain. The side of the mountain facing the wind can receive large amounts of rainfall. Meanwhile, the other side may remain much drier, creating an area known as a rain shadow. Monsoon rain. Monsoon rain is part of a major seasonal change in wind and weather patterns. During the wet season, winds bring large amounts of moist air from the ocean toward land. This can produce frequent and sometimes very heavy rainfall for weeks or months. Monsoon rain is extremely important for farming and water supplies, but an unusually strong monsoon can also cause major floods. Thunderstorm rain. Thunderstorm rain falls from powerful storm clouds called cumulonimbus clouds. These clouds can grow extremely tall and produce heavy rain, strong winds, thunder, and lightning. The rainfall may begin suddenly and become very intense within minutes. In some storms, so much rain falls so quickly that drainage systems cannot handle it, leading to dangerous flash flooding. Freezing rain. Freezing rain falls as liquid water, but freezes when it touches a surface that is below freezing temperature. It can cover roads, trees, cars, and power lines with a smooth layer of ice. Unlike snow, freezing rain may be difficult to notice while it is falling. Even a thin layer can make roads extremely slippery, while thicker ice can break tree branches and damage power lines. Supercooled rain. Supercooled rain remains liquid, even when its temperature is below the normal freezing point. The droplets have not frozen yet, while they are falling through the air. However, when they touch a very cold surface, they can freeze almost instantly. This can create dangerous ice on roads, buildings, and aircraft, especially when the conditions are difficult to see. Acid rain. Acid rain is rainfall that becomes more acidic after certain gases in the atmosphere mix and react with water. Some of these gases come from natural sources, but pollution from factories, vehicles, and burning fossil fuels can increase them. Over time, Acid rain can damage forests, lakes, soil, and some buildings. Efforts to reduce harmful air pollution have helped decrease acid rain in many parts of the world. Mud rain. Mud rain happens when dust, sand, or tiny particles in the atmosphere mix with falling raindrops. Strong winds can carry this dust high into the sky and sometimes move it thousands of kilometers away from its original source. The dust then falls with the rain and can leave muddy marks on cars, windows, buildings, and other surfaces. It may look unusual, but the rain itself is simply carrying material that was already in the air. Virga. Virga is precipitation that falls from a cloud but evaporates before it reaches the ground. From a distance, it can look like long streaks hanging beneath a cloud. It usually forms when rain falls through a layer of very dry air. Although the rain never reaches the surface, its evaporation can cool the surrounding air and sometimes create strong downward-moving winds. Snow rain. Snow rain is a mixture of rain and melting snow that falls when temperatures are close to freezing. Higher in the cloud, the precipitation may begin as snow, but it passes through warmer air as it falls. Some of the snow melts into rain, while some remains frozen. The result can be a wet mixture that is common during changing winter weather. Sleet. Sleet forms when snow melts into rain and then freezes again before reaching the ground. It falls as small pieces of ice that can bounce when they hit a hard surface. Sleet is different from freezing rain because the water freezes before it reaches the ground. During a strong sleet storm, the ice can quickly cover roads and make travel difficult.